It is convenient for the Afrikaaner Bond, like other secret organizations, to be able to distance itself from any of its affiliates or organizations that become unpopular. For example, the National Party now has way too many responsibilities through the decisions it made in the past. They could close the National Party and distance themselves from this old unpopular organization and create a new innocent political party. This way, the true management remains in power and bears no responsibility for the old discarded organization. It is critical for us not to be fooled by this tactic.
New directions for the Dutch Reformed Church, which this past week has made a landmark decision which has now meant that same-sex marriages will now be recognized by the church. Now, with a 64% majority, the church voted in favor of acknowledging same-sex unions and allowing gay ministers to be ordained without the need for them to be celibate.
It is important to understand that the decision to accept homosexuality by the Dutch Reformed Church was first discussed and accepted in an Afrikaaner Bond Bondsraad meeting before it was accepted at synod level. Just as the US Supreme Court's decision to undemocratically legalize gay marriage in the United States was first planned, discussed, and accepted by the various secret societies that control the United States. The Afrikaaner Bond was founded in 1918 with the name Young South Africa. Its name was changed to BroederBond in 1920. The organization was founded in reaction to economical strife and exclusion the Boer or white Afrikaner experienced after the Second Boer War. The British scorched earth tactic and the use of concentration camps under Kitchener cost the lives of 27,000 Boer women and children and devastated the livelihood of the rest. The Afrikaaner BroederBond became a very powerful organization with every South African president from 1948 to 1994 being a member of the BroederBond. In its early years, the BroederBond was geared and dedicated to resisting the influences from the outside world.
The Republic is the only sure and stable friend that the Western nations have in Africa. We are here to stay, and we are here to aid all others in whatever they may need and can get from us. We have, for a very long time, developed in South Africa a nation of our own, friendly, prosperous, progressive. We hope that the rest of Africa will become like us. The record of stable government will continue in South Africa. Surely it must be a record. 6 prime ministers and only 5 changes of government in 50 years. However, in the future, we will seek the same form of stability in government in the Republic, which should ensure stability too in the economic life of the country. Not for us, the sudden constitutional upheavals which create dictatorships in certain parts of Africa, chaos in the Congo, and forms of multiracial government elsewhere which only create the desire for domination by one over the other, without any economic certainty developing. We see gradual development of each of our groups in a certain direction.
Under the conservative rule of Hendrik Verwoerd, who was also a BroederBonder, South Africa flourished. You paid R1 for $2 or R1 for 2 British pounds. Crime was almost non-existent.